You lay around, your back gets, you know, sore, causes your nerves to shoot through my thighs. It's just like, get up, move around. And so let me just do as much as I can. If I get tired, sometimes my spirit will maybe go farther than what I should be doing. The personal items for tomorrow are off the charts. They're just tremendously huge for the 20th. Today, I mean, I'm sorry. July 20th items for my personal are off the chart. And when we go to the main page, the Loose Change and American Coup final cut hits today. October 2nd, 2022 is a hit for today. It's a backward cipher. We're 37 and then 37 away from it. April 4th, it's a blood moon. It was part of a tetrad. There were 4 blood moons in 2014, 2015 that all fell on Jewish holidays, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me on that. Total solar eclipse in 1988. That is for the 20th and the 21st, as it was said to have been March 17th through the 18th. Backwards cipher again, this time for November 8th, 2022, total lunar. So that's just fascinating. We're done with the grid. Let's get on. If I've got the energy to get your comments, Christian said he'd be 37 tomorrow. He's happy to be in that number 37, away from that 36. We're glad you were born, my friend. Congratulations on making it. We're glad the Lord's brought you through, let's say, to this 37th year. Just saw a second news story, 3 thrown from motorcycle in Bronx. The Law and Order 515. 31 coding. Long Island Sounds floods. Yeah, make sure y'all read that. I don't have the energy really to read it. I'm going to really try to conserve my energy. But that's Christian's comment there was on early Tuesday quick hitters. Check it out. Christian says he's got a long one here too. There's that number 31. Alabama star player wears it. Just came across this news story. Crew member shot and killed on Law and Order. Okay. That's what the previous comment was about. And tomorrow Trump's going to be in New York. Yeah, I like that. Daniel 9:27, the dam is about to break. Wow. You guys are freaking me out. Could we be that close? I'm so weak right now. The last thing I want to do is deal with the Book of Revelation being open. But I think maybe if it was to break and technology was about to get ramped up, what the Lord's done is detox my body one last time before, observing reality. On the left side of the classroom with the girl in white, that flower could represent poppy flower, which is in August. Very good. Then the scene, I'm not going to put a heart or a thumbs up on this because I want to go back through these again when I've got energy, because I want to open up iPad Goat and look at what observing reality is saying. Then the scene automatically cuts to the girl. 7 days is after August 23rd, before Obama sweats a V sign. I just got to talk and did a video about the V. That's a weird video, huh? Yeah, that was the organization. Of course, it was a call girl service. It was what was the girlfriend experience? What would you call them? Prostitutes, yes, but they were called escorts. There you go. So yeah, just quick hitters. So I'm glad she showed up in the thumbnail with her V, flashing the V as she's talking about the V. And that, of course, is what the peace sign is for, too, in my opinion. I know that I think it has many signs the upside down cross for the circle and the actual peace symbol. But when people shoot you the two fingers, they're giving you the V for vag, right? They're giving you the divine feminine. And oh, what's his name? British World War II Chancellor. What was he called? Oh, British leader during World War II. I can't think of his name.
Prime Minister Winston Churchill. According to the National World War II Museum, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill once said, "The only thing worse than having allies is not having them." In World War II, the three great Allied powers, Great Britain, the United States, and the Soviet Union, formed a grand alliance that was the key to victory.
So you see Winston Churchill peace sign. Well, I mean, there's more than one picture of it, as you can see, right? Matter of fact, he flashed it all the time. What a goofy Aleister Crowley looking cat, right? So I think they're giving you the divine feminine there. I don't think they're just saying peace. What do y'all think? Yeah. But the flip, I'm going to definitely get to these observing reality. I've been holding off, and I'm still going to hold off because I want to open iPad Goat for you and go over this. I want to look at what you got because I love learning about iPad Goat. Hey, it's 2:01, y'all. All right, let's get through as much as Michael's as I can. I like this. It says Mega Death Match AZ. Regarding the upcoming rally in AZ and the primary, Rogan calls Trump a man baby, says was on drugs in White House, flashback the highest office, adrenal junkie. Mega Death Match AZ. Drudge Report. I like the 1028. Second wife's birthday. Drudge. Don sides with Saudi golf tour over disloyal PGA. So funny, right? They're all mad about 9/11. Nobody on the earth except a very few understand that 9/11 was all about the twin Trumps. Good grief. Oh. It looks like the New York City in a fireball. Weeknd's current tour stage. Oh, the Weeknd's. The pop music hip hop artist weirdo freak Azoid. Michael, that's freaky. Thank you, my friend. 9/11 family slammed Trump for hosting Saudi. Yeah, right. That was a forced cough. I felt like there was something there. 9/11 families condemn Trump. Condemn Trump. Condemn him. I condemn you. Hey, it's 1:38 p.m. y'all. Oh, gee, yeah, it says 1:38 p.m. right there. Well, we made it through July 18th, which was a dark night day, but more importantly, there's Porsche 911 and Porsche 718. So that was big to me. That was really big. That was a big day. And we passed it. And this is the 10-year anniversary, as Michael said, for The Dark Knight Rises. If y'all remember, they were both on leap years. The Dark Knight, leap year, 2008. Dark Knight Rises, leap year, 2012. And so, yeah. Earl was born on a leap year. Always wonder if like it should come the following day. In other words, The Dark Knight Rises was on day, it would have been 200, would have been day 202. You with me? And because it was a leap year. Well, day 202 is tomorrow. So I don't know. It just, it always keeps the can of worms open. That's pretty much what we swim in, is a can of worms. And until the Lord gives us the proper discernment, we're literally just floating around in this can of worms. You know what also would be interesting is Pandora's box. Michael, to gematria Pandora's box. Pandora's box. When you open the box, there's no turning back. When you open the book of Revelation, there's no turning back. And I wonder if there's anything in gematria on that. So there's nothing in Wikipedia about it. There was a movie in 2002. I don't know if I should track that. 4.6 rating. You know, it's hard to find a movie that bad. It really is. Is that Taye Diggs? Tyson Beckford. Yeah, same thing. A sex symbol. Like an underwear commercial guy. I remember back from the day. Hilarious. What's the number there? 02 85 869. 02 for Earl, 85 for cousin Eddie. Eddie McGrady, which is Tracy McGrady's brother. Eddie was not happy that Tracy chose me to be the best man. And that was just God's will. Absolutely. And we find out that Tracy divides evenly by 37. His wife, whereas best man, divides evenly by 37. I divide evenly by 37. And my stepdaughter divides evenly by 37. Now, my stepdaughter, speaking of which, as of today, and she was born at 8:08 a.m. I asked her the other day, I was like, are you 8:08 a.m. or p.m.? She said a.m. And because I remembered it was 8:08, I was an astrologer. I knew everybody's time of birth. Her mom was 5:01, which, by the way, is May Day. Michael ought to get a kick out of that. The way we've been tracking the whole May Day and how second wife lands on the transfer portal going backwards. And May Day is the third progression through the transfer portal going forwards. So it's uncanny how they all seem to connect in my personal life, these friends or these ex-wives. And she will be 8889 days old as of 8:08 a.m. Now, me personally, I would love it if Trump went down at 8:08 a.m. At the same time, stepdaughter was born. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Well, of course it would. Later in the year, there will be another LIV golf tournament at Trump National in Doral, Miami. That's the 27th through the 30th. That's 27, 28, 29, 30. And the middle Halloween party of Donnie Darko was 26th through the 30th. It was like a 5-day deal, which so happened to not even go through the 31st. They know we're watching that. That's another side. I'm telling you, the ghost of the machine, Donald J. Trump, they know who we are. All the people on TV that mimic us, they do not. They're just told what to say. But I know we're trolled. I know we are trolled. I know we are trolled. And I know we are trolled. It's just something that is painfully obvious to me in my spirit. Michael has said he can tell and feel it also on 2 or 3 different occasions. They know that the AI, I mean, who else is doing what we do to the exactness that we're doing it compared to any other channel? And don't forget that the other channels, any other channel, they're not teaching the truth in God's word. So you have to put all that together as us being like the church. The war chest pieces continue to be assembled. 108 million deal. China demands U.S. cancel potential arms sale to Taiwan. Ooh. So let me get this straight. We trade with Taiwan. I mean, we trade with China. to supply us with basically everything that's inside Walmart, give or take. 90%, 80%, 70%, 60% of everything in Walmart. A lot of things are US made in Walmart. I get that. I don't know what the percentage is. But anything we buy anywhere in a mall, Walmart, how much of it's made in China? They're like our right hand. We're not at war with them. We're not even at odds with them. We don't want Taiwan to bomb them. We wouldn't have widgets. Where would we get our tennis shoes? It's also stupid. November 20, the number 23 movie, Michael said, was it's 98 minutes, which isn't. I think it was an hour and 38 minutes long, which is 98 minutes. I think that's what he's saying here. Movie, the number 23. If I'm not mistaken, it was 98 minutes. And when he's saying that, I think what he's saying is, yeah, it's 98 minutes, which is an hour, 38 minutes. So 98th verse in the word of, excuse me, in Revelation. The 98th verse is the white horse crowning. And so it's 98 minutes, which comes to 138, which is, now y'all see why I use numbers as time as numbers also. And when I did that counting backwards from 9 minutes, 143 translates to 717 and all that kind of stuff. It's just, it's such a language. And Trump Plaza implosion is linked. So it's 2017, 2001. So I definitely need to load this. So I'm going to mark this as unread. I'm going to continue just to save time, save energy. Donald Milani are spotted in New York City ahead of Ivana's funeral. Actors on the stage. Y'all, somebody exploded 2 apartments below me, directly below me. She died after having allegedly COVID, and then she got well. And I was doing my stairs and I could smell something. And my manager did a quality check and she said it was the dog. And so she was still alive when I smelled it. But I kept smelling it because, you know, as I kept doing stadiums, well, then she died, which is what I was smelling. And next thing you know, I saw yellow tape on the door. She had been there for like a week. He said her body exploded. Good grief. They had hazmat suits. Now that was day 2. That was apartment 208. So day 208 is Earl's birthday, Candy's fiance's birthday. And of course it'll be a high watch day because it's the length of iPad Goat 727. 20 more to go. I think I can do this without Ivana. There's no the Donald Politico. Yeah, she coined the phrase, right? 1988. Still do the stupid laugh even when I'm sick. The Undertaker started using Rest in Peace as his entry song 3/4. Oh, Pi Day, third marriage progression, married on 3/12. So then it's 3/13, and then it's 3/14. First marriage was 3/12. Fascinating. Okay, mark as unread. Make sure I load this. Thank you, Michael. Rest in peace. Oh, it lands on day I got married. Okay. What was that? 15-year anniversary I just cleared. That was including both dates. He's got that clicked. So I need to make sure Oh, the day Ivana died. That's fascinating. It looks like you got both things, include both dates click, so I'll be sure to make note of that. $181 between Trump's Florence entered to the Undertaker. That includes both dates and lands on 7/14. You know, that day could be his funeral too. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna load that. I got so much stuff in that grid. But Michael, I think you might keep that. A lot of things you keep. You know, I know you keep a grid too on your phone. Dan Scavino tweets, rest in peace, Ivana Trump. And Ivana comes to Donald. Michael told us, so he's saying rest in peace, Donald Trump. Now, what day did he do this? Because his one tweet was in 4 days, boom. That was July 14th. So it would be July 18th, boom. Not much help. Putin's trip to Tehran aims to boost ties with Iran, Turkey, and WSJ. I tell you what they're doing in college football as they do all this conference realignment and all this shifting of conferences. They're kind of showing you how they're going to shift the world powers around for USC to go to the Big Ten, you know, for like Iran to be buddies with Russia. Just, I think that's a lot of part of the PSYOP. Russia nears gas shutdown in Europe as Germany rejects claims it can't fulfill contracts. Just, yeah, get closer to war, aren't they? Bill Clinton. For the third month in a row, May, June, July, we've had an ex-president, all born in 1946, turned 9/11 months old. Bill Clinton was born 8/19/1946. He turned 9/11 months old today. Okay, that's super fascinating. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Not including both dates. Bill Clinton's, yeah, it landed on the 19th. There's old Bill and JFK. Look at that. 2 peas in a pod. What we like to refer to as mystery Babylonians. Mystery Babs. And yeah, this took place on July 24th. So that's something to keep let's see if we can remember that. It's nothing to load in a grid because you wouldn't keep progressing it. But yeah, and a program that started in 1946, Bill Clinton shakes his hand. Yeah, it's funky. Good stuff. Let me go clear my throat. I got to spit. So I had no real sore throat. I had like, you know, the body aches are not as bad as they were yesterday, obviously. Monday was when I could start feeling it. And I went around and got all these errands run. I was like running on empty, just knowing I was going to die. You know, you just know you're going to die. And I just was like going to grocery store, got water, went and picked up my thyroid medication. It's called NP thyroid. It's supposed to be a little more natural than the straight Synthroids or whatever. Yeah, and if I had to do all over again, I might try other natural things. But once you get on this stuff, you don't really want to get off of it. And my thyroid's fine. So I don't know. What are you going to do? I don't feel like experimenting with myself. But yeah, I just ran around grocery store, this, that. Yeah. Oh, and I went and picked up my Progert, which is the best probiotic on earth. It comes from natural human mother's milk made in Japan. It's a powder, and you really smile after you take it. And did you know that your serotonin or your the opposite of being depressed and all that comes from your 1% comes from your brain, but most of it comes from your good bacteria. And every time I take that probiotic, it just feels good. It's not euphoric. It's not an adrenaline rush, but it's just kind of a grin. It's called Progert. And anyway. Transformer fire at Hoover Dam leads to explosion. No injuries reported. I wonder when that thing was built. Is that something we should track? While the minor explosion at Hoover Dam today is meaningless, Ivanka's tweet from October 12th, 2020 is linked to 8/9/2022. Hello, Hoover Dam. Oh boy. Well, the 8/9 is fascinating because of Sirius, the dog star rising on 8/11 or 8/12, the full moon of 8/11 or 8/12. Why do we say that? Well, because different websites have them as Sirius rising on the 11th, Sirius rising on the 12th, and then I bet this full moon eclipses, solar, lunar. Oh, that's right. These are eclipses. I'm looking for full moons. What an idiot, Savantis. That's the brain fog kicking in. Sorry. Let's just stay on point. I can't get too versatile today. Superman was 223 minutes long. Hey, it's 222 now. 223 minutes long. Don't worry, it's only a coincidence. LOL. It premiered on 12/10/1978 at the Kennedy Space Center and went into release in the US on 12/15. Predictive programming within a movie, Destruction of Golden Gate Bridge, which Michael has been on top of since day one. Destruction of Hoover Dam, nuclear attack on the East and West Coast. Well, we just can't wait, right? I mean, after Trump goes down, you get war, famine, and death. After being sick, my worst thoughts are the turning out the technology and making us ill. It is no fun to be sick, and you don't want to be sick every day forever. Because once they turn up that technology, there's just no telling. Now I live here in the 3/3, the 8/8. Does that mean they're really going to turn it up extremely high in my vicinity to bake me personally? I don't know. Or does he want me around for a while? Well, I say he as in Trump, but it's all the Lord's will, of course. We have to understand that God's ordained everything. So school bus, another school bus. And school goes in session. What day? What day was that? Back to school. Wasn't that the 10th? Yeah, first day of school, August 10th. Fascinating. That's a big day. These 8ths, these 9ths, they're just big. Superman Hoover Dam collapsing scene. The release of this at Kennedy Space Center does land on 8/8. So we've got some 8/8s, some 8/9s. We're all over 8/10, of course. Well, she really got rough looking, didn't she? Or he, as Michael would say, because I don't know. It's so hard to tell. I'm not going to pretend I know for sure, but Michael might know for sure. I just don't. Check out the logo over Ivana Trump's left and right shoulders. The unicorn horse over a crown. The unicorn represents the Antichrist. It sure does. And why does it? Unicorn represents Antichrist. First of all, it was at a Catholic website where you see that. The unicorn horn represents the Antichrist. Well, that's not a Catholic one. Good. Last time I went through these, it was Catholic. There's Catholic answers right there. The unicorn hunters. Anyway, I think in that article they've got it. Anyway, now the why is, of course, very simple. Your actual original unicorn, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, there's Catholic answers right there, is a white horse, and it's a horn, and it's a fallen angel type fusion. So we know that the horn is Trump and a Trump is a horn. So white is always the more chosen. I mean, I know commercially they might sell pink unicorns, and so they're giving you the colors of the rainbow because that's God's colors, you know, or around, well, it's, you know, what's on God's. So again, the white horse, the horn. So unicorn, Wikipedia. If they gave us a date for when this thing began, that would be big. And looks like around 1604, but of course no date. That would have been just worth it, you know what I mean? Because it's the rider on the white horse and horn combination. I wonder if unicorn comes to. By the way, take care. Michael, I want to know what take care comes into gematria. Take care. Does that come to anything in gematria? Let me do a quick overview. It's just a hunch. Remember gratitude, when I kept hearing gratitude from everybody? Gratitude, 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 gratitude. And Joe Biden, JRB Biden. Yeah, well, I guess that's nothing. But let me try it on the other one. While the other one's warming up, I'll at least do 2 pages worth. Anytime you just seem like there's Korea, anytime you just seem like you hear buzzwords, I don't know. Take care. I'm in the dark. I didn't put on the lamp, so I can't even see my keyboard. So you're seeing some crazy typing. Hey, 152 and the 53. Won the second marriage with the third. Hilarious. So, Mamma Mia. Wow, that's really incredible. Comes to Mamma Mia. And God, there's so much I could tell you all about that. Yeah, anyway, I'm just fascinated by that Mamma Mia was in there. Sorry about that. All right, didn't mean to waste y'all's time with that. So Ivana Trump celebration of life, who will be attending and who won't. Check out the logo. Okay, yeah, the unicorn. Got it, got it. Yep. 726 equals Antichrist, or Damus 726. So yeah, okay. Maybe we do, if it comes to Antichrist, maybe we do need to log in the building of the Hoover Dam. Hoover Dam Wikipedia. Probably need to load that in the progressions. The completion date of it. Opening date 1936. No date. Okay. That tells us we won't. Good. Save me some work. Herbert Hoover is 88. Very good. Just like Saturday Night Live is in Studio 8H for 88. The Hoover Dam was named for President Herbert Hoover. Hoover was president during the 1929 stock market. Golly, boy, it synced up nicely, isn't it? Hoover died New York City on October 20th. By the way, the biggest UFC fight of the year is on the day my son was born and the day I met my second wife. It is on October 22nd. And that would be UFC 280. We'll keep an eye on it. I got two things unread, but that is the end of Michael's prep. Thank you, Michael. I think I've got enough energy here to get into. It's actually good for me to get up, stand up, be up, even though I'm sitting down, to move around as much as I can. So let's get to what Observing Reality was saying. On the side of the classroom with the girl in white, the flower could represent the poppy flower, which is in August. Then the scene automatically cuts to the girl 7 days later, after August 23rd. I'm not following, but right before Obama sweats a V sign. Yeah, that's pretty fascinating, isn't it? We just did something on the V. I just did a video on the V. It's all about the divine feminine, which is what this lotus moment is. It is the divine feminine. And that's the V Foundation logo. It all came up in my mouth. I couldn't even talk to y'all. So the V Foundation logo. Golly, it's the same. It's just the same, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. See how the left side swoops and does not go as high. The left side swoops, does not go as high. If that's if what I'm saying is a stretch, so be it. It's just I'm telling you, that V is that V, give or take. The V Foundation, Wikipedia. So I don't know if I need to track his death. When did the V Foundation begin?
1993.
They're not gonna give us a date. Okay, no probs. Did I tell you? Stepdaughter is 8,889 days old today. On day 201 of the year, event 201. On, and it's 27, not 720. In our country, we say 720, but in all the other countries in the world, give or take, they write it as 27. And Donald is 119 all the time. They've given us that. And Trump is 88 all the time. They give us the simple on the Trump and the Jewish on Donald, the various gematrias. And when you add them together, it is 207. Which the last time I lived in this town, I was apartment 207J. J Jesus, the fake Jesus? I don't know. So Donald Trump, I've always said, was 207, right? And we'll come to find out it's this 27 or July 20th or 20th of July is a perfect 9 months from the total solar eclipse, which all of IPEC GOAT is about: the penis, the birthing, the birth canal, the vagina, the penis, the birthing, the birth canal. It's the birthing of the Antichrist. It's the lotus. It's the regeneration. So that could signal 22 or 5. So on the floor, we have the C7, which I tell y'all is the LC for loose change, but hey, that's just my own opinion. It could have double and triple meanings, by the way. C7 could mean 23. Well, it's definitely 37 is a way to look at it or see it. Then 5 days later would be 28, because then the apple rolled on the C and created 8. The flip of the 7, it's a 2. Then it pans out to Psalms 23. I like it. The way the 3 looks could be an 8, 28. Yep. You know, my old Bible study instructor's address was 5827. 58 for May 8th. 82 are my first 2 digits. And then it's, it's got the 20, it fuses with a 27, one of my favorite numbers. Remember, it was 2, 24, 27, 38, 42, 45. I remember 24, 27, 42, 45 were the 4 favorites. And they came to 138. And 138 was like my favorite number. That's back when I was a kid. My dad's car tag back in the 70s, 80s, well, 70s was 138. And even at that age, that was like my favorite number. Never knew anything about Donald. It's just so weird that that's been the tracking my whole life. Just my whole life. Everything's tracked. But I'm just doing the best I can. Check YouTube Studio to see the rest of my comments. I don't know how to get to YouTube Studio. Oh, there's YouTube Studio. It's just a click. I've never noticed that I've been here before. I don't never notice comments. Okay, there's your comments, latest comments. Few more. Well, it's just giving you my comments. That's just my comments page. I don't know any other way to see any more. I just don't. Good stuff, though. Thank you for that. August 13th, 2022 is left-handed day. I was born left-handed. You know, they switched me to right hand. I still shoot a rifle. My left eye is stronger. I shoot a rifle with my left shoulder. There's one other thing that I can tell you that I do left. What was it? Anyway. Yeah, I was born left-handed. But no, I'm right-handed. Observing reality, August 13th, 2022 is left-handed day. Okay. Obama pointed his finger to the cheek with his left hand. Okay. I love that 813 because that was my first area code. I mean, when I was born and I was living at the 404 address, which is the amount of verses in Revelation, again, been tracked my whole life. The Holy Spirit's had me on this path. It's like the Truman Show, you know, but it's like with the Holy Spirit, you know, or God putting me in the Truman Show where Satan's the mayor of the town. It's just weird. It's just weird. But 813 was the area code. So we'll be looking at that day. You better believe it. August 13th, left-handed day in iPad Go to left hand. August 14th is the Saturn opposition. And Obama laughs with the LOL sign. Tell a joke day is August 16th. This is good stuff. I like the way you pick up on all these Blues Clues. Just something to look into. Check YouTube Studio to see the rest of my comments. It doesn't give any more rest of comments. These are the only comments I see. Yeah, I'm not typing too bad, huh? On funeral day, did I tell you my stepdaughters will be 888, 9 days old? LOL. All right, that's it, everybody. And good stuff, everybody. Michael, outstanding. Thank you, my friend. I should be able to keep up every day now. It's just a matter of getting my lazy butt up and, sitting up. So I was glad to do this. So thank you. Today's a big day. Today could be D-Day. There's no doubt about that. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. All right. Love y'all.